Good evening, my comrades. How is everyone doing today? All zero of you so far, but I'm going to keep at it nonetheless. My name is Dizzy, in case you forgot, and welcome to the first ever Safe Scout Weekend. Yes, you might have guessed what is going to be the main motive. Perhaps the main theme of this weekend. The first game is XCOM, and, well, you'll see what I mean. Let's get right to it, shall we? I might remind you, this is XCOM Enemy Within with the Long War mod, which improves the game in many ways. Even the developers themselves acknowledged it, as I'm pretty sure they said something among the lines of yeah, I know what. No, I won't try to wrong you here, just get straight into it. Now you will see why this is called Safe Scan Weekend. We're playing on normal, advanced options, both DLCs. These are disabled because of the mod. No Iron Man, because I'm not a masochist, and we also keep the reduced beginner voiceovers, because I just like Dr. Valen shouting at my ear for using grenade for the 15th time. Now, second wave. If you used to play Enemy Within, then you will remember second wave having some options that may or may not improve your gameplay, right? There were just a handful of them. Small cheat-like things that either hamper you or give you a bit of an edge in a fight. Well, just take a look at this. Options up the arse. Each comes with a little bit of description what they do, as they did back in Enemy Within. And we will go through all of them and enable or disable them as we see fit. Now, you can't change them mid-game, so these choices will be important for the rest of the playthrough, and I intend to go all the way. Hope you're with me on this one. Alright, let's start with option number 0, which is damage roulette. Weapons have a much wider range of damage. Now, you may turn this on if you're a masochist and want all your rifles to do 0 damage, but I'm no such person, so it goes. New economy, that means funding is randomized. I'm not touching this one. Strict screening, fixed at the average. All of the starting stats of rookies are just pretty much average. Not touching this one either. Now, hidden potential. Level up stats are randomized. We're going with this one. Training roulette. Each soldier's training tree will be partially randomly generated. Does not apply to next troopers. I was having a bit of a dilemma with this one, because while it might give you some OP combinations, it may also screw you out of having any decent units whatsoever. But I'm turning this one on for just sheer fun. Safe Scum. No points for guessing. Red Fog. Any wounds taken in combat will degrade aim and mobility stats. That goes for both sides. Not touching this one. Basically, I want like a vanilla plus. I installed Long War just to have a bit of a vanilla plus experience, you know. I'll tell you why in a second. Absolutely critical. Flanking shots will receive a 100 bonus, a plus 100 bonus to critical hit chances. This can go both ways if I recall correctly, so no. Liberators. You must free all countries from alien control before launching the final mission of the campaign. This will significantly extend campaign time. Now, Long War is pretty long, as the title implies, on its own. So I'm not sure if to go with this one, but now let's leave it at that. Dynamic War, a tunable version of Long War for new alien strategic AI, scale numbers of missions, and an adjusted economy. Default is 50% of standard Long War. This must be pretty close to vanilla, but I'm not touching this one either, just plain old Long War. Results driven, a country will offer less funding as its panic increases. Not touching this one. If you played vanilla on any of the harder difficulties, you know panic is a bitch to control, so not touching this one. Cinematic mode. XCOM units are significantly more accurate in tactical combat. Combined with save scum, I will save more often, but reload less. So yeah, I'm tired of rookie Overwatch all this time. I've done a test run before streaming, and believe me, it wasn't fun. Diminishing returns, the cost of satellites increases with everyone that is built. This option can go screw itself, because even in vanilla without this option, keeping up satellites was a pain in the something that can be very painful. Wear and tear, this is mostly repair stuff. Itchy trigger tentacle, if I recall correctly, that was also in the vanilla upon beating the game on one of the hard difficulties, not sure which one. Upon being revealed, some aliens might attempt to shoot instead of moving or going into Overwatch. No bother me. Now, I don't know if you're with me, but I think that the whole thing with when you spot aliens, they automatically have a turn to relocate. It's a bit of a cheat on the alien side. Ambushes are a thing in real life, and yeah, not touching this one. War wariness. Overall funding levels drop with every month. No. Bronze manual, that allows restarts if you're playing on Iron Man, but this is pointless because I'm not. Total loss, sometimes when your soldiers die, you just lose their equipment. In vanilla you just scavenge it back and slap onto some other soldier, but no, not touching this one either. Commander's choice, yes, you can choose classes before they are automatically given to your soldiers upon promoting to squaddy, or in this case a specialist, because Long War also changes the names of the classes. Aiming angles. Units receive an aim bonus the closer they are to flanking an enemy. I'm keeping this one. Mind hates matter. Basically, if you train someone to be a PSI soldier, you cannot give them genetic modifications, and if they have genetic modifications, they can't be trained for PSI. No, I'm not Hidden trees. You cannot see perk options for ranks a given soldier has not attained. On my test playthrough, basically every tree was the same, even with roulette, so no. Durability. Items never need to be repaired, although you will need to build a repair bay to augment mech troopers. Why did I keep this one disabled for the test one? I have no idea. But then again, items didn't repair either way, so no. United Humanity, that disables Exalt, although they still may show up on some other missions. You know what, I need some punching bags, so I'm keeping this one off. The Friendly Skies, your interceptors are significantly more accurate during air combat, and this is an option I will turn on because boy, this Long War goes overkill when it comes to shooting down UFOs, let me tell ya. Next is We Are Legion. You start with 2 squad size increases already developed, and you can use more troops on cover-up missions. I'm keeping this one on. Miracle workers, preparing items costs no resources, only time, which is pointless because we have no repair mechanic. Quick and dirty, fewer enemies overall, although this, I'm not sure what this bit means, but it could possibly mean that you're given less rewards as well, so... Hey, more aliens equals more fun, so yeah. Perfect information, you will see enemy to hit values. No, this kinda ruins the fun, says the man who plays on easy. Recon, you will see melt cans and bomb nodes in the fog. If I recall correctly, in enemy within there were bomb nodes were seen while melt cans were not. I'm not sure, but I'm turning this one on. And green font basically means that aiming will degrade with each turn no matter what you do. It just happens. No, I'm not touching this one either. Alright, I think that is everything set up, and we've been streaming for long enough to get this party going. If there is anyone watching, I would suggest you strap in. Oh, my best comrade is watching. Hello, best comrade. Hopefully you will have a whale of a time watching me. Let's get this thing started. I will not skip any cutscenes. They're just here for... Hey, any first time... if any of you are watching any sort of XCOM Let's Play for the first time, then these cutscenes are for you. Enjoy them. So yeah, let's kick off. Oh, XCOM, a long war, an enemy within, and many such wonderful things. Those who play with the devil's toys will be brought by degrees to wield his sword. Buckminster Fuller. Whoever this guy is. I'm not educated enough. Well, this is how it starts. And this thing will actually... When I was doing a test stream, no, not a test stream, a test run today, earlier, I have discovered what these things are, because I often skip cutscenes and... Well, just see for yourself. They drag any unlucky sod in just to capture them. They are like little capturing devices. Yeah, you see, and that's the story behind all those little green men you see scattered around the maps. They are captured humans, which may or may not be dead, but they're not moving, so they're probably dead.
Hello, Commander.
Hello, you.
In light of the recent extraterrestrial incursion, this Council of Nations has convened to approve the activation of the XCOM project. You have been chosen to lead this initiative.
Me?
To oversee our first and last line of defense. Your efforts will have considerable influence on this planet's future. We urge you to keep that in mind as you proceed. Good luck, Commander.
I will need it. By playing on normal. Oh, what was that sound? Just trying to make a little bit of a chuckle and it didn't work. Alright people, more exposition time. The Long War also changed all the base bonuses. Basically where you start matters even more, as you have even more choices. A bit different from choosing all those continents. Here you just choose countries. You can start at Argentina, which means all soldiers will receive +5 will. You can start Australia, which will give +5 ability points for all those roles. Brazil can have an additional item slot in all those armors you start off with, or a 50% bonus to research credits from all those interrogations, or you can have none at all if you're a masochist. Also, each country gets its own, well, not its own, but each country in a continent has the same bonus. Canada can either start with a laboratory and a workshop, or it could start with 4 corporals. China either starts with a workshop and repair bay, or a double cash from corpses and wrecks, or a 50% reduction in genetic modifications, and how long will they take. Egypt can start with fatigue, with reduced fatigue from using psi powers, or with an advanced repair foundry project. France is requests appear way faster. All the requests that you fulfill will give you more defense, and all those scans for Exalt cost way less. Or you could just start with a massive army of 20 additional troops. Germany can start with Skunkworks, which means the HQ starts with the foundry from the ground up, just already built. Or you could get a facility construction time reduced by 33, or a half reduction in cash, alloy and valerian required for mechs and ships, or just nothing. India, 2 additional interceptors in base, and the Afterburners foundry project. Japan has 3 more steam vents, in case you just can't get enough of power. 10% aim more for no, not 10%, just 10 more aim for ships, and you'll get 2 from the get-go. You can get a Master Sergeant, which is a colonel, basically the top dog of a random class. +5 aim for ships and mechs, or nothing. Mexico starts with a wall, with 50% more cash, with a gun sight small item, wherever this is, or 20% bonus to psionic training chances. Nigeria starts with +1 to mobility for everyone, 50% reduction in PSI training time, or nothing. Russia, I picked Russia on my test run, and they either have Sukhoi company, which starts with enhanced avionic, granting you 10% to hit during air combat. So basically, if you focus on taking down UFOs, that's your thing. I picked Roscosmos because satellites, I remember I remember being a pain in the bum in vanilla, don't know if they are now. I don't wanna take risks, so you start with an additional satellite uplink, and all satellites cost half the price. Which also the continent bonus, which is Wealth of Nations, give you 20% more funding per month. Cash is really important in XCOM, as you will soon discover. South Africa can start with alien metallurgy and advanced salvage foundry projects, which gives you just more alloys and weapon fragments. Every soldier can get 1 more hit point. Then United Kingdom can get free aim to everyone. Or they can start with penetrator weapons, granting interceptor weapons increased armor piercing capabilities. So another one for taking down UFOs. They can get a 33% reduction in ranks, when it comes to officer training school projects. Now America, land of the free, gets a bonus that grants just 10% of the cost paid when it comes to officer training school projects. So if you're fond of them, then that's your thing. Although I recall also most of the bonuses being just both squad size expansions, and in Long War you start with 8 troops per mission in the squad, which is twice as much compared to vanilla. Vanilla only grants you 4. The United States can also get a bonus of Cheyenne Mountain, which makes them start with all of the elevators already built, and the excavation costs are reduced by 50%. So if you like expanding your base early on, that's your game. United States gets the bonus from South America's continental bonus in Enemy Within and Enemy Unknown, which is we have ways. Now in Enemy Unknown and Enemy Within, this was a bonus of South America, like I said, and it was that all the autopsies and interrogations just finished up instantly, which was a godsend if you were playing on, like, say, impossible difficulty. But they gave it to United States and nerfed it slightly, so now it's 75% reduction, which is pretty good nonetheless. Or United States can just fend for themselves. You know, they don't need no bonus. They have the power of freedom. With that being said, I'm going with one of their enemies, which is Russia, with the satellite uplink bonus. Enough exposition, let's get this thing going.
France is sending an urgent mission request. We've picked up a local broadcast indicating alien activity within a major metropolitan area. We should get down there and eliminate any hostiles.
Alright, the first operation, which is dubbed Lazy Engine. Hopefully our Sky Ranger doesn't have a lazy engine, because this could end catastrophically. It would end up bad. We are sent to Nice in France, which is probably isn't that nice anymore. Let me check.
Strike 1, this is Central. You are free to engage all hostile contacts in the AO. Don't take any chances.
Oh, believe me, I won't. Now, as you can see, Nice France is not so nice anymore. And our task is to make it nicer, just a teeny tiny bit more. Let us introduce our rookies for today's first mission ever as XCOM. We have Emmanuel Ivanov, which is Russian. It's probably Russian. I have deleted. I have replaced all of the national flags with just an XCOM flag because for reasons I will disclose later. So we have Ivanov, we have Eduka Dudek, that's a Polish name. Nice to see a fellow Pole in the squad. We have Tai Kyung Hong, Leah Vasseur, Ong Zhao, Janus de Vries, Janus de Vries, whatever, Fiona McGregor, and Pablo Jimenez. This is the squad of 4 wonderful to-be heroes, or to-be corpses. That will lead today's mission. We start off with Emmanuel Ivanov going strong, and we already have a contact.
Something never before seen in recorded history.
It's still 4 and 8, so no worries. While Zoe digs in a little bit deeper than Mr. Ivanov, we are going to attempt a bit of a flanking maneuver. So what we do is we send Fiona over yonder with Mr. Jimenez to back her up a bit. And by backup, I mean just run in front of her, hopefully getting some good vantage positions going on. Now, I'm not sure if splitting them into groups of two will be a wise idea, so let's just have them... let's just split them into two groups. Which means De Vries will go there. They all are in pretty good cover. Dudek, you go... yeah, you just go strong over there. Oh, bugger me, they are flanking us by my own mistake. That's a blunder on my account. That's not good. Alright, I don't want to risk injuries just yet, so we'll move Ivanov over here. While Zo... oh, we still have Hong. Hong can cover us from over here. And... alright, let's put McGregor on Overwatch. That means she will, will fire automatically upon an alien moving in her line of sight. Zong has a bead on one of them, although only with a 44% chance of hitting, while Mr. Hong has one with a 46. So they're pretty low odds, but you know, as the quote goes, never tell me the odds. We're going to start pelting them as soon as possible. And that was a miss.
That is not good.
I agree. Let's hope Mr. Hong will have better luck. And that's a no. Alright, that was not the best. And we're suppressed. Ooh, one of them decided to mind meld with the other, granting them a buff of 1 health and probably something else. I keep forgetting. Oh no. Oh, they tried to induce panic. They tried to go for the big psychic guns from the get-go, but this attempt has failed. As 2 of our troops are suppressed, and more sectoids pouring out of every freaking corner. Oh boy, they're just coming out of the woodworks. And they're mind melding each other, which is not good. Boy oh boy, this is a tough first mission. Oh boy. Miss Zo has in fact panicked, which means I really can't do anything about her. Oh man, seeing a fluke panic just breaks my heart, you know. What's our situation? Our situation is not good, as 2 of our troops are suppressed, which means exactly they have a penalty to aiming, and if they try to move, they will get a reaction fire against them automatically. What we need to do is rectify this. Although it's currently more than 8 against 8, and this will simply not do. What we have to do is... so the mind melder, we have no beats on the mind melders. So what we need to do is move in with Mr. Hong and pray to the RNGs that this shot lands. It shot. The shot connected, but it did not kill the mind melder. Ivanov has no bead on the mind melder, and Durek is flanked. We need to move her to a better position where she can flank all of these lots. Let's start with the closest threats. And that's another one for the humans.
Their weapons appear to self-destruct when the operator dies. We should look closely for any fragments that could be salvaged for our own development programs.
Alright then, but this is not a good time to bring this up, for we are in a bit of a pinch. But what pinches require are ballsy moves. So we'll have Fiona McGregor go smack them into the enemy's territory and get rid of one of the suppressors. Alright, now that Miss Vasseur is pinned no more, we can attempt to eliminate, I don't know, what do we have that may or may not help us? AP grenades, which were implemented in Long War, cause 4 damage, or at least up to 4 damage to units which are not in cover, so they're useless. Flashbang grenades, they disorient targets, which cause them to get a penalty to aiming and movement and basically screw them up a bit. Now I can't get a bead on 2 of them. I can get a can't get a bead, excuse me, on 3 of them. So 2 I have to do. Which one are the most dangerous ones? I think those 2. These 2 tosses need a bit of a flashbanging, and that has in fact disoriented them, although suppression is still in effect. Now let's try Mr. Janus. Let's see if he can do anything. That is a no, but we can put him on Overwatch. Mr. Jimenez is still pinned down. Is he? No, he is pinned no more. But he also has no clear bead whatsoever, although he can try to flank these alien scum. Yeah! Although a shot on the mind melder would be better. Let's... Yep. We got rid of the mind melder, but it's not over yet. As you will see soon enough, it's no longer terms of vanilla. Mind melding someone when you killed someone who was excuse me, a bit disoriented. Camera, what are you doing? Get down from here. There we go. Now, when you kill the mind melder, whoever was connected to him just ended up dead, but here, poor guy just hangs on with 1 HP. This is another change from vanilla XCOM. Alright, we only have Mr. Ivanov to go in today's turn, and this is a good point, but alas, it's kind of ruined. So seeing as I have no good choices whatsoever, I'll just go on Overwatch. Hopefully they will move into slightly better positions. Oh boy. Mind melding also heals them by 1, so yay. Joy of joys. Although this means when you kill that mind melder, we also kill the one chap who was oh boy. Whoa, what a suppression! He gets plasma to the face and no damage. That's just suppression. He suppressed his face. Oh. By the way, how's the equality on your side? Well, Miss Dudek is in quite the pickle. What we need is quick thinking. So we're out of luck. Mr. Jimenez is suppressed from very close range. And this sectoid has Overwatch on, meaning we have to take this lab down without moving. Oh, well, that's bad, but worry not for Mr. Hong is on the case as soon as I find a good spot for him. A good spot. None of these are a good spot. Yes, I know this. I'm making this sound more intense than it usually is. It's just a bunch of sectoids. But just bear with me. Alright, I managed to move without triggering Overwatch, and with 70% chance to hit, we take down the suppressing sectoid. Now Mr. Jimenez is free of the suppressed control, which means he can throw a flashbang grenade at the sectoid, disrupting his Overwatch. Yep. He's freed and disoriented, which means Miss McGregor can run up, get a clear shot, and with a 69% chance, the sectoid hangs on. A pickle, yes. However, we are still living, no casualties. And you know what, this one sectoid can't probably do that much harm. So what we can do is we move Hong over here, get a better bead. We could take down the Mind Melder. He's in cover. How about you? He's in cover as well. Now Mr. Hong is probably one of the only comrades here who has a medkit, so I'm sorry, medikit. I'm just gonna call them medkits. So we have to take care of him. Ballsy move once again as we attempt to take down the Mind Melder. And he hangs on! Now Mr. Ivanov could have a better beat on him. So against all better judgment, we shall move into a better shooting position. And by better, I mean just 31% chance, but we take those. And it paid off. 2 for 1. Now, we are still in a bit of a pickle, as one of our troops is suppressed, but hopefully we can take him down. And that damage reduction didn't save his skinny ass. What about you, Mr. 1 HP? He just goes on Overwatch. And this guy is suppressed. And Miss Durek is still panicking. Right, we need to move Ivanov to a better opportunity position. And by better, I mean he can't even see anything, but we can put him on Overwatch. Now, with Mr. still good. So a 61% chance, which fails. Alright, Mr. Hong is out of firepower, so he needs to reload. Mr. DeVries could take an Overwatch shot to the head, but we are here to minimize that risk, so we move him into better cover. And by better, he still can't see anything. This one is on Overwatch, which means we can just put everyone on Overwatch ourselves and take a shot with Mrs. Blesseur. Mrs.? Miss.
No way that just happened.
That was, I think that was an attempt at a joke. But don't take my word for it. Please don't.
Moving.
Now Ongzo tries to get into better fighting position, and she does with a 33% chance. She nails the sectoid, which is great. Alright, so far so good. Oh, and here we have another sectoid who wants a piece of Mr. Ivanov, but his Overwatch fire misses. Now Mr. Ivanov is flanked.
X-ray on the move. They're flanking us.
Yep, just like that. But this one sectoid picked the wrong spot to flank Mr. Ivanov from, and ends up being flanked themselves, which rewards him with what else but some lead to the head and everything else. And now Ongzon is on firepower. Mrs. Dudek is no longer panicking. And where is that one sectoid? He's here and he's not on Overwatch, which means we can take our chances and execute him in style with a pistol. This is how we do it.
If I may, Commander, the labs are on high alert. Teams are standing by for your orders. We can begin researching the newly recovered artifacts immediately.
Well, you get on that. We have killed 10 aliens. The result is 10-0 for the humans.
Commander to the research labs.
Oh
Commander
boy.
to the research labs.
Prepare to hear this a lot. Or not.
Welcome to XCOM HQ, Commander. I'm Central Officer Bradford.
Hi,
My
Bradford.
role in this project is twofold: providing tactical support for our field operations, and keeping you briefed on the current situation. My efforts should allow you to focus on the bigger issues at hand. Speaking of which, we have a soldier waiting for a promotion in the barracks. I'll let you get to it.
You have a third purpose, keeping morale up with that sweet sweater of yours.
Commander to the research.
Looks like they're really taking care of business down there, and without so much as a scratch.
Oh yes. Promotions all around. And our MVPs for the day were Conor McGregor and Ong Zong with 2 kills. Which is what I would say if it wasn't for Mr. Ivanov, who scored 3 kills, a hat-trick.
The
Now
recovered
we
artifacts
continue.
are being unloaded, and the research team is awaiting your orders. We'll get started as soon as you give the order, Commander.
We have recovered 10
To the
corpses.
research labs.
Shut up.
Commander to the research labs.
Shut up. We have recovered 10 sectoid corpses, 40 weapon fragments, and 22 of this melt stuff, which will be important in a bit. Now, before I get to the main point of this playthrough, let me just get rid of the farm movement.
Hello,
Called-
Commander.
called
My
come
name
out.
is Dr. Valen.
Are
I
you-
oversee the research labs. This is where all of XCOM's research and development takes place. We have already begun analyzing the artifacts recovered from our first encounter with the aliens.
Keep talking. I'm gonna
Based
open
on
myself
our
a Capri
preliminary
Sun.
findings, we believe we can use them to develop some new equipment for our soldiers.
I'm listening.
With your approval, we will begin research immediately.
Yeah, you get on that. I'm going to punch a hole in this Capri Sun.
Commander to engineering. Commander to engineering.
It just never ends, does it? That's good stuff. Alright, let's visit Mr. Shen himself.
Ah, Commander. I was wondering when you'd be stopping by. Welcome to engineering. Anything they can dream up in the research labs, we can build it here. Speaking of which, Dr. Valen has just sent us some new schematics. With your approval, we will begin fabrication.
You get on that. Let's see what we can build. We have a new item from Long War, which is a sort of shotgun. Can convert a shotgun to a sidearm. But if I recall correctly, it only holds one shot, so... you know, situational item. Motion tracker
Commander
skills.
to mission control. Commander to mission control.
It never ends, does it? It costs 20 space quid to create, and they just detect. They detect life. And on the vehicle side we have combat AUs, or shivs for Boeing people, which is just a mechanical soldier, basically. And they can be upgraded, and with the addition of Long War, we can customize them even further. But for the time being, I'm going to skip
To
them.
mission control. Commander to mission control.
Stop it. Now, satellites. They were a mainstay when it comes to keeping up countries in the XCOM project during vanilla. I'm not sure if this is the case as well here, but getting satellites over countries gives you bonuses. And if you cover the entire content, you get its bonus as well. So, I'm going to build 2 of them and leave engineering for the time being.
Commander to mission control. Commander to mission control.
What is it, mission control? Nothing, stop wasting my time. Situation room.
The Council is going to want satellite coverage, so we should plan our deployments carefully.
Now this is the how much you screwed up screen. In vanilla you could have 8 countries leave the project before losing. Just flat out game over. Just 8 countries gone, that's it. You're getting Earth doomed. In Long War, however, you have to lose all 16 of them. Which, if you're doing it on purpose, may take a whole lot of time. It's a whole lot of time.
I'm receiving you. We'll monitor that contact, but I don't think it's related to the UFO activity.
Most crack calling Bradford again. And... yeah, we can launch satellites. And they give us such goodies as additional stuff for engineering and research, or some extra dosh. So, yeah, they are pretty valuable. But with all of the nagging voiceovers behind us, it's time to get to the brass tacks of my playthrough. As you can see by the ticker on Twitch, this playthrough is called Ruby Kurosawa, Savior of the Mankind. Now why is that? Because one of those soldiers is going to be Wooby. Now if you don't know who Wooby is, I suggest googling up that name. It is one of the purest humans mankind has ever witnessed. The only downside is that the most pure human is completely virtual, but pretty pure nonetheless. So I usually on my I'm taking usually. On my test run, I picked the one with the most HP, and also it's gonna be one of those promoted rookies. Because, ladies and gentlemen, I am also aiming for the achievement called Ain't No Cavalry Coming, which means you start with a squad, right? And at least one of them has to go through every single mission you go through. They cannot skip on just any small operations. They have to go there. They have to be there, or else the achievement is destroyed. It ain't happening. If they are wounded, you have to skip missions. Otherwise, you lose the achievement. So I think, who am I going to pick? I think I'm going to pick either Miss Fiona McGregor or Miss Dudek. Now they both have some kills under their belts, but to keep in with a little bit of canon, I'm going to pick possibly, maybe. You know what? Screw canon. We're going with Fiona McGregor. Fiona McGregor, I hope to God you will not get an identity crisis, but from now on you are known as Wooby. Kurosawa. Also, your voice has changed a little bit to Southeast Asian. So, yeah. My best comrade, can you hear me? Answer in chat if you can. If you can, then can you tell me if the video isn't lagging? Any lag going on? I mean, you can't see it really now, but just, was there any lag before? Any lag whatsoever? Was there any lag during the missions? Or was it smooth? Just a bit, alright. But it's manageable. You can still see what's going on, so I don't know, perhaps I'll lower the graphics as we go, but for the time being I'll just keep it as it is. Alright, so we have to customize our little Savior of Mankind, and I've done this before, so just what we need to do is give her a hat and some goggles along with a headset, because we don't want poor Wooby getting lost in the battle now, do we? Before we go on,
the assault class serves as our front line. They're the first ones into a fight and the last ones out.
We're not going with the assault classes. And speaking of classes, Longwar also added subclasses, specializations, if you will. Also, assault classes can go with either the more infantry sort of guys, or just standard vanilla run and gun, flank and shoot assaults with shotguns. I'm not going for an assault though.
Just like it sounds, the support class provides that intangible edge our squads need. They make everyone around them better.
And that's who we are gonna make Wooby. Supports can either go the engineer way, which focuses on combat support, or the medic, which more of a healer support. And Wooby is a perfect medic. Now you will see all of those skills. Each level has a choice of 3 rather than 2. And I won't spoil them, but I can see that we're going to have one hell of a medic. We go back to loadout, because there is one more thing that Long War added. Well, plenty of things, but here's one. There is now 2 starting armors, the Tech Armor and the Tech Vest. Now the Tech Vest is a light armor. It grants +3 mobility and 1 HP. And the standard armor is now called the Tactical Armor, which gives you 1 mobility and +2 HP. We are going to make... I'm not sure. You see, as a medic, moving fast is a priority, but survival is also. So this can be a bit of a pickle to choose from. And that sentence did not make any sense. That way she has 9 HP but 10 mobility, and this way she has 8 HP but 12 mobility. You know what, for the time being, let's keep with the Tech Vest. We can rectify the HP issue with ceramic plating. Oh yeah, as you can see, there are plenty more items, and they are all unlimited, so you don't have to worry about shelling out dosh for an extra grenade or an extra medkit or what have you in the vanilla. So with Wooby we go with ceramic plating for that extra bit of survival, and I think we shall go with a medkit, a mainstay of every medic. Now for the weapons, Long War has also expanded upon this category. Supports now can wield shotguns, which was originally a support only, no, an assault only weapon. So yeah, now we have the default rifle is now an assault rifle, but we also have a battle rifle, which is slightly better than the assault rifle, but if you use your second turn for shooting, it will reduce your aim by 10. And that's not good. Also it lowers mobility, so we don't want that on your Wooby. SMGs are fun, they are lightweight, they give you +3 mobility. They're kinda weak, and they have a base ammo of 2, which means 2 shots, and that's it. And, excuse me, seeing as we want to make her bit of a heroic class, let's drop this. Assault carbines give you slightly less damage and crit chance, but they impart +6 accuracy and +1 mobility, which is great. Also they have the same base ammo as an assault rifle, so we'll go with that. Wooby has now 13 mobility. Pistols, now we also have an additional starting pistol, which is the machine pistol. Machine pistol. Sorry, my spelling is sometimes very, very weird. It's an accent. Just take my word for it. Anyway, machine pistol is a sidearm that is slightly more powerful. It has a base damage of 2/4, while stock pistols have only 1/3. But they're cutting down your mobility for a little bit, and also they degrade with they have a rather big accuracy penalty. And oh yeah, and also big thing, pistols are no longer unlimited ammo. You have to reload them as well. So that's a thing. No, we have to keep our mobility, so we'll go with the standard pistol. Alright, back to customization. I do apologize, but this is going to be a very customization heavy episode, for I have plenty of troops in stock. Now, armor deco. What would be a good armor deco for our little hero of humanity? I'll go with the number 8, and if I recall her... What was that? Maybe something else. Never mind. Her image color was magenta, so we'll do with magenta. She's going to be highly visible, but hopefully the power of her pureness will keep her safe. And this is our hero, ladies and gentlemen. Couldn't wish for more, except for maybe 2 of them. Alright, who do we have next? We have the brick shithouse himself, Emanuel Ivanov.
Our snipers specialize in dealing massive amounts of damage from afar, but without sufficient training, they're vulnerable in close combat situations.
Now, he's going to be wasted potential when we turn him into a sniper. Infantry is a bit meh. Supports, I'll leave the supports for the time being.
The heavy weapons specialist provides a crucial service to the squad. With the rocket launcher in tow, there are demolitions experts.
I can see that my comrade is happy with my choice of the Earth's hero. So yeah, she has to do her best if you want to survive. Now, what are we going to make Mr. Ivanov? For he's a brick shithouse with 9 HP, 76 aim, 34 will, and 13 mobility. And you know what? He's going to be a classic assault. Yeah, look at this guy. Takes no shit from anyone. He eats plasma and shit starts. Something. We're going to give him a tank armor. Give him that slightly bit more survivability. We'll stick with the shotgun. And we'll stick with the pistol. Give him ceramic plating. But that changes his model, never mind. And let's give him a high count mag, because shotguns have a default of 4 ammo, and with this he'll be a 5-shot unstoppable power. Now, do we change Mr. Ivanov into someone else? Anyone has any ideas? Best comments, what are your thoughts on Mr. Ivanov? Because we could make someone who's like the brick shithouse of pop culture people. I might have to do a bit of a research to find any inspiration for him. While sipping my Capri Sun rather loudly. I do apologize for this, but my microphone is just... I bought myself a new one and I can't get this bloody thing to work properly with equalizations and stuff. There are so many people to choose from that I just already decide on one, you know. We could make him someone who's a walking meme, or someone who's a little bit less known. And my mind is thinking former, definitely former, but I'm afraid that this might have been a bit too overdone by other players. Well, I don't know, choices. I'm having like second thoughts. whether to change them or keep them as it is. Or I focused on creating 20 gals, but not many guys. Sorry for the loud noises. And I was getting my completion done. It's finished. It was tasty, but it lives on. Now, who is a badass? Who is a true blood badass? Well, you know what, we can think about that later. For now, let's just keep them as is. And we have Ruby as... Although that doesn't feel right, it doesn't feel right at all. Emotions. Maison should be a... Oh, blimey, she has like a base mobility of 15. She could be a very, very fast... could be a very, very fast scout. That is a thought I might have to keep inside my head for a long while. Because she's the fastest of pretty much everyone I have in here. There's like only 3 or 4 people who have 15 mobility speed, but they also have some range. And 78 is pretty damn good. Now then, I do apologize if this stream has slowed down massively, but we all struggle with this, right? Who to create, who to make this streaming experience a bit more fun than usual. To be original. So good thing I have my best comrade in chat over here to give me tips about who should I create, and hopefully his imagination will not run dry by the end of this. So best comrade, hear me out. We have this soldier you can see right on your screen, and we did a list today of pre-made soldiers. I mean on paper, not in the game. So who do you think this lovely lady should be? There's time plenty, just think about it, and in case you need any reminders, I am here to give you the info we have scrounged up for the test one. I mean, she has terrible HP, but her mobility is through the roof. So I hear no response. Perhaps you are busy. That's fine. I'll just learn to think for myself. I'll just go through the list. And oh yeah, by the way, warning, this squad will be very, very weak heavy, so you have been warned. You have been warned massively. With 15 mobility, we could create a very, very decent fort, and I have someone just in mind. You know? Can make this happen. Let me just browse through my reference pictures so I can get my face recreation going on. And there we go. Alright. This one shall be named Yo Tanabe. Blow your blend is on fire with all those references. Ending already. Alright, we can give her an English American voice.
Solid copy. Yes, Commander. Aye, aye, Commander.
Affirmative.
Yes, Commander. Yes, Commander. Solid copy. Affirmative. Aye, aye.
That's what I wanted to hear. And... Number 6, which is 3 light and E light. And a head. No. Perhaps this one. This one shall do. Well, my best comment is keeping the support up for all the new troopers. That's good. Good to see him being so cheerful. He's a cool cat, by the way. If he ever starts streaming, please do support him. I know I will. Alright. Now, the reference picture does not state any headwear whatsoever. But that's not Yo Watanabe without any sort of proper headwear. I think she would enjoy it a whole lot if we gave her a proper headwear, which is not a fedora or a trilby or what have you, nor a full helmet, but rather something along the lines of a beret. Yeah, sure, why not? Well, I wish it would show more of her hair. But that's just me. That's just me. Alright, we have to do a little bit more research on this one subject. Oh, it's so hot in this room, you know. I have to close all the windows, shut all doors to make the room better for audio, but with me and my bloody voice, that's not much of a case, is it? Let me just look up some info. Blue! Alright, now what kind of armor? This one. Oh, the blooming hell no. This is a nice looking tint. That is this one. Oh, perhaps a light blue. My comment says light blue. This is light blue. Is this fine? Does this one looks good? I hate seeing that because that kind of disappoints me when it comes to what my viewers see and what I see. But I think we will go with this one. This one is great. If anyone has any objections, then here, let me hear them or so off. Now we are going to make Yo-chan a mixed support, which which is why she's going the engineer route for the time being. But we'll just do a little bit of a mix and match between helping between helping herself and helping others. I can see some good perks on this few tree. I think my best comment might be like this is oh, what did it just... Oh yeah, it reset. Besides, this is not blue enough. We need this. Or was it the same one as before? Which one is it? We'll stick with this one for the time being. Alright, so now we have 3 of our finest ready. 5 more to go. I'm sorry, I really am. This is a very, very slow stream. And, oh, is that how much lag? Is this how much lag you're getting? We saw the response just now. Alright, what do we have? We have another guy by the name of Janusz James, whatever, what have you, De Vries, and he's probably some sort of Netherlands person, straight out of Amsterdam. And I can see he has aim up the off, so he shall be our sniper with squad size. Now this is the one thing that plenty of players like about Long War. It gives you squad size right after the first promotion, so you don't have to like carry your sniper awkwardly through all the missions to make sure he lives through to get squad size. Now I can see some pretty good stuff on this guy, some good perks, from getting in cover, from some of the accuracy. Alright. My best comment tells me to call this guy Hitman. But I don't know how this would work. Do I just call him Agent surname 47 or something? Oh. Oh, that's how. Oh, that's clever. I do like that. Alright, but we need to give him better armor. He's not going to move a lot. We'll stick with the sniper rifle. The pistol. Yeah, we need a good pistol. Pretend this is his silver ballers now. And we rectify that. Oh, there is nothing to be rectifying, but we'll give him ceramic plating nonetheless. And I think the true mainstay a laser sight would be a good choice for a hitman. Alright, so like my best comment suggests, I shall name this guy Hitman. Hitman. For names are for friends, so I don't need one. I mean, he doesn't need one. I mean, I screwed this up. The joys of live recording, you never know what you're gonna say next.
Copy that. Affirmative. Solid copy. Roger that. Solid copy. Affirmative. Affirmative. Solid copy, Commander. Good to go. I'm on it, Commander.
This is a slight raspy voice, and I think this will do nicely. We need a pale skin color. This will do. And what is a good hitman sort of face? This one, yeah, definitely. And hair color, no hair. It is like Hitman, kind of like bulky Hitman. Went to the gym. He got swole and he lifts. Hitman strong. No, but we still need to give him some non-bulky armor. Pretend this is his standard issue black suit. Yeah, this one. This one looks. It ain't gonna get better. It ain't gonna get better than that. Is what I'm trying to say. So this is our sniper, Hitman. Codename Hitman. Mission objective Hitman. Look at that, 92 aim. Through the roof, I tell you. Through the roof. Alright, we have 4 and 4 to go. Now, we have this guy, Pablo Jimenez, who has, under a lot of suppressing fire, took plasma to the face and came out without any injuries whatsoever. So he's a tough mother, is what I'm trying to say. So I so wanna do a meme over here. You know who could take plasma in the face and still survive? I'm gonna spoil it, but his name starts with John and it's this is why you practice. I just burned that joke massively. His name starts with J and his surname starts with C. No points for guessing who he shall be. Man, it's so awkward. But I think this is high time. This is high time we bring some Cena Nation in this mother. For his name is John Cena. That was the worst joke you could come up with. You burn it beforehand, then you explain it, and then you just go with it. That's terrible. That is terrible, and I wouldn't have it any other way because I know no any other ways to do it. No. Now this is a good Cena-esque face. But we're going to need a different hairstyle. Now, what was his hairstyle again? I've seen it I haven't seen that a good John Cena meme for a long time, so I forgot what his face looked like. I have to look it up. The second most oh, you know what? We're gonna give him a baseball cap. He always carries that fancy ass baseball cap with him. He always wears it, he always tosses it into the crowd. I'm not sure if he does it always, but he's done it so often that it's become a staple of his uniform, of his costume, of his attire of insets, you know, in here. But we're going to give him a baseball cap. Then instead of "you can't see me," it now says XCOM. That's Cena, alright. No. Armor deco, something ripped. Fair enough. And lime green, for he is the incarnation of Fruity Pebbles. Where's the Fruity Pebbles? This was not green. Yeah, this is like C-Nation green. Yeah, this looks good. Alright, and as for the class, who shall John Cena be? A heavy, a support, an infantry, or a sniper? Now we already have a good sniper. And we're lucky in the heavy department, you know? We could certainly go with a good heavy. He's like second most HP so far. Or perhaps I should make him an infantry. This is standard. No. There is a joke I must do. And for this joke to be good, I need to give him the assault class. He needs to be an assault. And we're giving him high camp knights as well. And go back to Nation Green. Yeah, this one. Right, that's Mr. John Cena. We have 3 left to go, and 1 is a guy and 2 are gals. And the guy has the most health out of them. And he's pretty agile as well. I just noticed that Wooby has the most will out of them all, which contradicts the canon material so far. It's just a bit funny, but only for me. No, actually, the Avatar has slightly more, ever so slightly more will, like 2 points of it. Are there any better people? Yeah. 48. 47. No, that is the mentally strongest troop in our. I'm sorry, there's a bit of lightning outside and someone's snapping photos or something. This is the strongest troop in our legion, mentally, of course. And who should this be? Best comrade, I am open for suggestions. If you have any, that is. I have my research materials ready, so now she has slightly bad aim. And her mobility is sort of meh. Her health is mediocre. A scout, you say? Do we have any scouts on our list? Who are we trying to make a scout again? Choices. Let's do a bit of a recap, shall we? So far we have 2 assaults, an engineer, a medic, a sniper. We don't have any heavies, nor standard infantry. We also don't have scouts. And we could also use a secondary medic. So that's that. Because I don't want to depend on Ruby alone when it comes to healing. I mean, I could just give everyone a medkit and call it a day, but that's not what this is about, right? You know what? This shall be our secondary medic. This Polish floof over here shall be our secondary medic. Yeah. I'm doing it. I'm doing it, and you can't stop me. Now, secondary medic. That means one of our supports. And make each one list. I'm sorry. I'm just a bit tired, asshole. Didn't sleep well today. We need supports, and supports. Our secondary medic could be one of the Saints now. Painful Soul. And we have a choice between 2. And I think I will keep with the choice I have made in the test run. So ladies and gentlemen, please stand up or don't for Ria Kazuno. Byaku's rival and one half of Saint Snow.
Good to go. Good to go.
Give her a cocky voice, a snarky looking head, yeah, kind of like this one. 6, this is slightly more fair than the first one. And as for the hairstyle, well, my choices are limited. I think I shall go with this. As for the color, well, this is a bit of a pickle. We have to make do with what we have. Basically this. Now Saint Snow has some pretty dark uniforms, so we'll just do this. As for her loadout, she'll have a top armor, not a battle rifle, rather an SMG looks good. Yeah, let's give her an SMG, a pistol, let's give her a machine pistol. And some plating and a match. Alright, that's another one. Now we have one more guy, and Mr. Hong, while he didn't make any kills during his first mission, he's a pretty ambitious fellow. So I am pretty sure we can do some serious damage with him in the future. This guy has 76 aim, so pretty mediocre. 8 health, which is pretty good. 12 mobility, which is also good. 37 will, which is a bit weak, but you can't complain really. So this guy definitely won't be aim heavy. So what we need is a class who won't fire much, or if they do, they will do so just to I lost my train of thought there. But how can we should make him a scout? Yep, he's a scout now. And I can see some pretty good stuff in here. Pretty good stuff. The Assault Carbine would rectify that little accuracy problem. We'll keep the pistol, ceramic plating, and let's give him a battle scanner. Or maybe a drum mag, or... This sacrifices his speed for some extra ammo. For the love of me, give him a battle scanner. Alright, so this guy, this ambitious young fella, who will he be? Who will he be? Who shall he be? I have a feeling I will let you ponder that question while I take, or maybe not. Maybe not. We'll, let's see our guns. This young fella. Slow stream, right? Slow stream going on. A lot of slow streaming going on. I'm going. This. You just can, okay? There's a thing I can do and you will not stop me. Who should I make? There's like one guy and one gal left to customize, so we are nearly there. Come on, give me some good ideas. Some good ideas while I research on my own. People finish in very weird places. But It's inspiration nonetheless, right? It's so hot in this room. I swear. We still have like an hour and a half of streaming, so we can't spend it all on this. We need to he is a scout. A scout. I don't want to go for the obvious reference, I'm not sure what. Doesn't even was choice. We need a. No, we're definitely making her a heavy. This guy just needs a good name. I'm struggling, I know, but what do you expect from the guy to have like 3 streams under his belt? It's my 3rd one. That saved, that is. My first ever did not get a VOD because I just forgot to enable it. Such is life. You know what? This is a stupid reference, but it's going to work. Raining down Doshin bullets on the battlefront. It's none other than Harry Enfield. More specifically, his Load the Money character. You know, when you start to run out of good ideas, you just start doing stupid shit. But
Affirmative. Yes, Commander.
But that's fine.
I'm on it, Commander. Aye, aye, Commander.
Aye, aye.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Yes, Commander.
Yes, Commander. Solid copy. Affirmative.
I'm on it, Commander.
Aye, aye, Commander. Yes, Commander.
Yes, Commander.
Yes, Commander. Aye, aye, Commander.
I'm on it, Commander.
This sounds a bit...
Si, Comandante. Solid copy. Affirmative.
Yeah, we'll leave it at that. He's a grizzled veteran of the Dosh War, and his voice has changed. I don't know what I'm talking about. But what we need is a good face for him. I mean, head. New face. Yeah, this one will do. As for hair, this one looks exactly like his, well, not exactly as, I'm mistaken, sorry. This heat is really not good on me. I'm sweating bullets. Just bullets left and right. Nope, none of these headers will do, so we'll settle with this. No facial hair. And as for the armor deco, we can go with this, I feel. Armor tint, something that's yellow and green, and I get that. And that is a no, although you can make do with yellow. For his jacket was mostly yellow with white sleeves, but you can't really do that thing. Unless you have mods, then that's probably not a thing. And now the heavy. As I want to create my first pair of comrades. This shall be our first heavy dubbed Zuramaru herself. Decided to join the fray with Ruby and basically shoot stuff up.
Yes, Commander.
Yes, Commander.
Affirmative. Roger that. Yes, Commander.
That sounds nice. What we need is something bulky and like sand yellow, like so. And she becomes a heavy grenadier, that is. Excuse me, rocketeer. As my best comrade expresses his enthusiast once more, we can get almost ready with the shooting. And we need an extra rocket. Wait, I haven't set up colors back on. There we go. Now it's better. So our squad is back in action. What is that supposed to mean, best comrades? I don't understand your question, so what is it for layout fit anyway? This is a reference to her Tokyo well, outfit. She was dressed up as a miner, wielding a pickaxe, for she was ready for the treacherous goddess of Shibuya. You already know that, but anyway, that was like what? We spent the first 3 hours just setting up stuff and the first mission, so boy oh boy, this is going to be a long one. I'll be streaming until midnight in case you're wondering. So oh yeah.
The complexities of our latest research projects are overwhelming the current staff. I hope you'll consider seeking out additional scientists to bolster the team.
Yeah. No. Xenobiology or alien weaponry or alien materials that we have right now. Let's go with xenobiology.
I agree. That does seem to be the most pressing of our current research options. We'll begin immediately. I will notify you when a complete report is available.
Oh yeah, we'll also reduce the settings. The graphic settings. Just a teeny tiny bit. We'll keep this... Yeah, everything but effects and textures are on high. So, also let's check the facilities.
We've still got some room to grow up here, but if we really want to expand our facilities, we're going to have to start excavating beneath the base. Unfortunately, the deeper we go, the more it's going to cost.
That's all fine. We could do a... Let's do a laboratory.
Work crews on their way to begin construction. I'll send word when the new facility is operational.
Got it. Let's get on the mission. Let's get on with the mission, shall we? Oh, we have a request from South America. What do they want? They want satellites over Brazil. No can do. We are producing them. Oh yeah, what's the status of our troops? Everyone is active. That's nice. We don't have to. Okay, replacements. New request from Argentina. What do you lads want? You want a satellite. No can do. We are working on it though, so... Oh boy.
Commander, we've picked up multiple requests for assistance. Abductions in progress are marked on the hologlobe.
Bangalore, India, which is the city that strikes fear in any fan of Beagle Rush. In any case, it's time to set out with our new and improved team, with Ruby Kurosawa in front, with Hanamaru Kunikira supporting her, and with the rest of the people just strewn all over. This is our squad. We have Hitman, we have Ivanov, Watanabe, Kunikira, Kurosawa, Sina, Kazuno, and Enfield. It's time to kick some alien butt. As we fly towards India.
Touching down.
The area of engagement for this mission will be in India. Alien activity continues to surge within several major cities. Our response is crucial to minimizing the spread of panic.
Right. Okay, fair enough.
Central, this is Big Sky. Strike team is touching down now. Standing by for your orders.
Roger, Big Sky. Reading you 5 by 5. Strike 1 has the green light for deployment.
And as we touch down, we can see that this is a pretty big map, although the limits here. There are 2 possible ways. One is over there, and one is over here, with some gates and whatnot allowing, well, entry for both sides. This is what we're going to do. Kurosawa leads the first squad. Hanamaru follows suit.
Solid copy, Commander.
And we need to split up into 2. Hitman could use some high ground, but unfortunately there is none unless we count that ladder. It's L then.
Understood. Moving out.
Hitman goes for the high ground, while the 4th wheel shall be Yo Watanabe, with her AP grenades that are practically useless for the time being, but who is to judge? Oh, me.
Good copy. Moving on target.
That's squad number 1. Squad number 2 shall be led by Sir Ivanov.
Good copy. Moving on target. That's what we're looking for.
As he spots one of the melt cans over there. Our second man shall be Mr. Cena, will sort them with help as the main stat from now on.
Already there.
Harry Enfield is the 3rd. Andrea Kazuno
Headed there now.
takes the position at the SUV. As we turn on our overwatches, there is activity, we can hear it, but we cannot see it. Boy, oh boy. Now, Hitman could reach that high ground, but unfortunately he only can get this far. We need to scout out first. Ivanov.
Rolling.
Some awkward cover here. This is a long corridor with no cover in the middle. So we have to make do with what we have. Ria Kazuno shall move over here. And there is no enemies over here, so that means there are somewhere on these 2 roads, on the roads to hell, as Chris Ria would probably say or sing or do whatever he does.
I'm on the move.
Now we do a little bit of stakeout with Ruby.
Make ready.
Oh boy. They are here and they are not happy with us. That means we can dash to high ground with Hitman and trigger another group, why don't we? But it's all good, he's in cover. He'll be supporting the second group, I think. Now Hanamaru has no cover to run into. What she can do is fire a rocket. Bad idea. Let us not do this. What we can do is get her to cover and attempt to flank those buggers. Now Yo-chan can support little Ruby as they both get a bead on the target. Now Sina and Ivanov could flank them, but that is not a good idea unless we make Sina run to cover. Right, he's in cover. Ivanov would have no choice but to go on Overwatch with his pistol. We don't want to waste shotgun ammo. Harry Enfield is in a similar spot, only he has way more mobility and can run over here. Alright, it's time for this little duo to cooperate. With Yo opening and getting first blood. Now Ruby has nothing to aim at, so she just goes on Overwatch.
They're falling back.
That's not falling back, surely. And he mind melts, which is a bad idea as he is in a very open spot. Oh boy. And Harry Enfield loses some blood in this shootout. Please tell me Hitman's got a bead on the mind melder. He does. And with a high chance he takes the shot and does not disappoint. Now we need John Cena to get this shot, and let's hope he does. 81%, but anything can happen. But fortunately he shoots and he kills. Now Harry Enfield could go into some better cover and take down this little sod. That's right. That's right. This is how we do it. Now it's a little bit quiet on the alien front, so we can start doing some Aussie tactics. Let's do run and gun, and let's move Ivanov over here. The coast is clear, that means Rhea can support him as well.
Let's do this.
Now Hanamaru, knowing the coast could be clear or might as well be not, she goes on Overwatch. While Ruby decides to patch up Harry Enfield. Yo-chan has slightly more mobility, so she moves forward into cover.
Alien object in sight.
And that's another melt can. Overwatch time. They are pre-backed out. You just move you forward a bit more. And the coast is seemingly clear.
I'm on the move. Eyes on target.
And we have more aliens, probably the last one of them. We have no beat of on any of them. But we need to patch up Mr. Enfield, so here we go.
It's okay, you're okay.
Nothing more reassuring than pep talk from Ruby, so Harry Enfield knows he's in good hands. We need to move forward, so Mr. Ivanov steps up and enables Overwatch, while Ryakazuno hides behind the melt can and collects it. Only 6, yeah. Longwar has also changed how much melt you can get. For better or for worse. Let Hitman steady his weapon, for his aim shall be right. And let's Overwatch with Mr. Enfield. Now, Hanamaru, the coast is clear, so we can move a little bit more. While you should go on Overwatch. And John Cena, while he needs to move forward, he also needs to stay alive. But if we use run and gun, and get him in the position, he gets the beat on the targets. Switching to a slightly more accurate weapon, he takes the shot on the farthest sectoid and hits. Now they are so close together, a good rocket would finish them off. Either that or some good old-fashioned crossfire. They are backing down for all the good reasons. And Mr. Hitman has a beat on one of them. He wastes no time and pops one square in the head, like a true Hitman would. Now John Cena steps a bit forward. Oh no, that sectoid was an Overwatch, and Cena could not dodge this one. I guess the aliens did see him after all. Now we need to do some fancy pistol skills. And he weakens the alien, but still has. But the sectoid is still standing. Harry Enfield steps into the fray as well. Yo-chan pushes forward a little bit more than I wish to, but whatever. And she flanked the alien, although she can do nothing about it, so that's a bit terrible. Hanamaru catches up. and we'll see if Mr. Ivanov can do something about this. No, he can't, but no, not for the lack of trying. Let him take over behind this abductor thingamajig. Does anyone have flashbangs? They do not. And Hitman misses. We can't really move because that alien put up his overwatch. We could try and move with Yo-chan, and we will do that, just that. And she triggers the overwatch. And it misses her. That's good. While this alien still isn't flanked, 73% is nothing to sneeze at. Case in point.
Mission accomplished.
That's right. 7-0. Let's keep it that way. India can sleep once again on their designated alien streets. But now they're just streets, considering we took the aliens out. Alright, looks like the two people that will be out of the action for a little bit longer are John Cena and Harry Enfield. But everyone else is just a tiny bit fatigued. We recovered 20 meld from this fray, and we also get 18 space squid from the council.
We will be in touch, Commander.
I'm sure we will.
I'm still having a hard time grasping what it is the aliens are hoping to accomplish here. Are they studying us? Why abduct humans seemingly at random? There must be a pattern that we haven't established yet.
That's your job, get on it. This is still building satellites. Everything else is peachy keen. So we can carry on. And here's the big kicker. Sometimes you can't really do anything about losing support from the country, and yeah, this happens. Get used to it. That's long war, baby. Yep, they are in fact lost. Oh well, you win some, you lose some. We have a new request from India. I'm pretty sure they want a satellite. Yep, that'll do. Sorry. I think you can retake cities with this one. I mean countries. With long war. I'm not sure though.
Commander, we're detecting a new contact, much larger than anything we've previously encountered. I recommend we scramble our best equipped fighters if we're going to engage that ship.
That's right, first UFO contact, and it's a large one. So yeah, long war does not play around. We have to scramble 4 of our interceptors to the danger zone. Intercepted, and what can we do about it?
We're getting eaten up here. Disengaging.
Yeah. XCOM does not play around. Long war just throws the tutorial in the trash. Which means we have to scramble more.
Bangs out.
Hopefully this one will do better.
Taking heavy fire.
Or not.
We lost the bubble.
Alright.
Contact detected.
Let's play this one defensively. Oh yeah, we have no time for this. There are abduction sites to be.
We're tracking several reported abductions via the hologlobe. I've got the coordinates locked in.
And Russia, so we don't have to move much. Squad as usual, ready to go.
Strike one. Prepare for landing.
We'll be deploying to Russia for this one. Local government forces have reported a coordinated alien attack in a densely populated neighborhood. They're counting on us to secure the area.
Why can't they do it themselves? If I recall correctly, they have a pretty fierce army, so you know, get on it. Once the squad moves out.
Strike team has reached the AO. Requesting authorization to deploy.
Solid copy, Big Sky. Strike one is cleared to engage.
And we are clear to see that we are pretty much in the corner of the map, which means there is a large wide area in which aliens can be. Into a risky maneuver in which Hitman takes the high ground, but I'm not sure if the route is clear. So we should send John Cena on the roof. So and we already have a contact.
Enemy in sight.
What do you know? They were aliens on the roof, but they fled. Which means Hitman can get in position.
Solid copy, Commander.
It's not a good position by any means, but sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do. Ruby takes cover behind the abductor. She has the bead on the target. Unfortunately, there are not many people who can support her that good. Although Yochan could probably take the wall. Yep. And then we could have Ivanov. Well, nowhere. Can none of them reach the second wall? Nope. We need to send out a second strike team, so what we do is we put Ivanov on the front. With Harry Enfield following the lead. And with Ria Kazuno to back them up. While Hanamaru just gets in on the wall and protects Wooby.
Location confirmed.
Oh boy. Hitman is getting wrecked.
I'm sure my team would love to get their hands on that thing.
And here we have the new enemy, drones. While they were present in Enemy Within, they are now a mook among the alien forces. But still, do not underestimate them. They can kick your ass. Really need equipment in better positions. What we do is we move in and then we hunker down. While John Cena moves forward and attempts to get the beat on the drone. Only one damage, but it's all good. Now this is a corner, so what I could do is send Ruby in to flank this guy.
Moving to position. Yes, sir.
While Hanamaru distracts him. We kinda need more manpower on the roof, so Ivanov joins the roof squad.
Moving out.
Let's do a little bit of plump from the pistol. Yep, that's a hit. Kazuno and Enfield, go check out that cafe interior. Open. Nobody's home.
Location confirmed.
Well, Hanamaru gets a little bit of a the good old plasma 1-2. John Cena avoids the drone fire. Twice in a row. Can we make this a third one? Yep, Ivanov dodges this one as well. For he is a badass and takes no shit from anyone. Now we can take down this little fella. Damn, Ruby, that was savage. That was savage. Let me tell you. Hitman strikes one down with his silver bullets, while Kazuno patches him up.
Man up and get back out there.
Yeah, that sounds like her. Enfield goes around the corner to find no one waiting for him, yet he remains vigilant. John Cena scratches one down.
Solid copy.
while Hanamaru doesn't even move to take out her shot. And that's the last of them for the time being. Now we have Ivanov to move forward, and move forward he does. You can hear the little footsteps, and they're not pretty.
Rolling.
Yochan goes on pistol watch, while everyone else moves in just a bit forward.
Heading to that location. X-rays spotted.
Yay, more sectoids. Ruby takes up defensive position behind the vending machine, as she can get something to drink, while she guards this position. Now Hitman needs to move just a tiny bit forward, so he can get a bead on some of the more far away aliens. He prepares by stealing his weapon. Cena, on the other hand, just decides to
Going in for the kill.
step into it.
Roger, Dodger.
And with his last pistol shot, he misses. Or rather, strikes, but not hard enough.
Okay.
The Casino goes down in front and goes on Overwatch, while Harry Enfield gets a bit too
Already there.
well, goes around another corner. Hanamaru helps Ruby guard her position behind the vending machine. And there is a mind melder back there. Who would have thunk it? The sectoids craze into the truck.
Heading to that location.
And Emmanuel Ivanov goes down to the ground level. Or some slightly better cover.
Adjusting aim.
However, the only thing his bullets hit are the air.
Heading there now.
The Ruby scouts the area and finds no sectoids in sight. However, she remains ever so vigilant. Hanamaru circles around the track to find still aliens scurrying away. He scurries away just too slow. Just ever slightly too slow. Now this is a Overwatch, so Renfield decides to steady his weapon in case they come closer. And John Cena reloads his gun. For more Overwatch goodness. Yo-chan moves into defensive position by kicking down this door like a badass and goes on Overwatch in case they move. Oh, Kazuno provides support for John Cena by taking some shots at the mind-melded sectoid and nearly taking him out. The injured sectoid decides to take better cover, then take pot shots at Ivanov. Hitman still can't get a beat on him, which only means he's in a bad spot for it. Ivanov decides to get a revenge for all these pot shots and takes down the sectoid with some overkill.
Taken care of.
Heading out.
Robbie spots some cover and a door to open. However, she finds nothing but dead pigs. It is not probably good for her pure little mind. But such are the horrors of the war. Sometimes you just gotta cut your losses. Now Hanamaru peeks around the corner. Alternative way. And Rian decides to get into position. As Yo-chan supports her door breach. John Cena takes the other door. And as the turn ends, we are not sure what we can expect. No retaliation whatsoever. As Kazan opens the door, she finds nothing. However, that just means those aliens are better than hiding that sheep off.
I'm rolling.
She opens one more door. Let's see where they are. As Yo decides to break away.
Alien object in sight.
She decides to scout around the corner. While Hanamaru goes on Overwatch in case the sectoid attempts an escape through this alleyway.
Good to go.
Now Lily dashes behind the pig, hopefully getting some good cover going on. And Calvin also goes on fire and on Overwatch. I'm losing my word because of the heat. And Harry Enfield backs up Mr. Ivanov. While Hitman chills in the back.
Heading to that location.
Shh. You hear that?
Mr. Ivanov picks out his SUV. He still finds nothing. Yet there is something lurking in the darkness.
secured.
But of course, a lone sectoid with one of his prey. Still defiant to the end, but he is no match for Yo Watanabe.
Hostiles pacified.
Chalk up another one.
Yosoro indeed. 7-0. Promotions all around, and the only one wounded was Hitman. Hitman, you're not very good at hitmanning when you get wounded all the time, you know? 80 quid for getting rid of the aliens in Russia.
Remember, we will be watching.
You don't need to remind me every time, man. As we carry on.
Contact detected.
Oh boy. A small UFO at last. You can scramble some interceptors without getting knackered in the process, I feel.
Engaging bogey.
Get him!
Contact lost.
Dang it.
Contact detected.
We still have one to go. Don't disappoint me.
We're in pursuit.
Get him! Yeah!
Central, this is Voodoo 3-7. We have a confirmed kill on bogey 001. I repeat, the UFO is down. I'll copy, over.
Solid copy, Voodoo 3-7. Nice work. Central out.
Yeah, boy.
Retask Recon Satellite Bravo and get me a visual on that crash site.
She's coming into range now, sir.
On screen. Magnify.
Enhance.
Still in one piece. Commander, I recommend we get a strike team to the crash site immediately.
That's kind of a given, isn't it? Alright, we have a crash site to investigate, but I think I shall leave it for another stream tomorrow, for the day one of this SafeScam weekend. So yeah, it's been a long stream, for me at least, because my grid streams have been like 2 hours max. It was like 4 hours, I guess. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed it. I'm sorry if the quality is low, but I'm just starting. I'm still getting the hang of it, and I'm sure the quality will improve as I progress. So thanks for you know, sticking around, watching at least a few seconds of it. Really, Mr. Wharton. The world to me, I tell you. So yeah, I think we can save our game here, in this empty slot over here. Yep, it is safe. And yeah, this has been Dizzy with day 1 of SafeScam Sunday, and hope you enjoyed it. Hey, what do you mean only 3 hours? You've been only for 3 hours. Oh yeah, because I didn't start at 8 PM, I started at 9. Oh, jeez. Sorry for the, not 4 hours, but rather, 3. But yeah, you know, that's how it goes. So, thanks for watching, comrades. This, will probably go to, a auto stream as soon as I go out. And I'm not sure who's gonna get hosted, but I'm sure it will be a fun person nonetheless. Let me just check one thing before I go, because this will. Oh yeah, hold on, never mind. Let's just. Yeah, alright, never mind. I'm just gonna let the fate decide who I'm going to host today. So, this has been Dizzy Wolfman signing off. Hope you enjoyed it. More to come tomorrow. More aliens and more, well, more gunfire and boom and the big bada boom and I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. But nevertheless, see you around, comrades. See you around.